solely and entirely the private expression of the individual and does not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the processional of the graduates.
Please rise as the Bryan High School Junior ROTC pose to colors.
Color guard, forward, march. Up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up.
Just so you know, you can start singing. Then come to it. You can start singing and then.
Got it.
3, 4.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, and one indivisible.
Please join me in prayer. Father, thank you for this day in which we might recognize the BCHS graduating class of 2025 as we close one chapter of our lives and venture forth into a new one that is opening for us. Allow us to look back fondly upon our years of outstanding education and give thanks for said education that could only be supplied by the marvelous faculty of Bryan Collegiate High School. Tonight, we gather friends, family, mentors, and those who wish to see us graduates thrive. And so I ask that you bless everyone you have brought here today with not only safety, but also happiness, the gifts that they have brought us. May we never forget the family that have worked hard to provide for us to get us here, the friends that stuck with us through the thick and thin, and the teachers who pushed us to be our best. After tonight, the path of us graduates will diverge and take us to places in life that we may never have encountered, and some that are steadfastly familiar. So I ask you to bless us as well. I ask that you never let us forget the challenges we have faced, for answers and strength lay in overcoming that which has brought us here. For the challenges ahead, I ask that you rally us through them and grant us the foresight to make the best decisions. To those that will continue their education, I ask that they will gain their knowledge and make the world a better place with it. For those entering the workforce, I ask that you give them the skills and abilities needed to make this world go round. Father, I know we ask you for many gifts tonight, but to coincide them all, I ask lifeblood of joy and progress. I ask for us to find camaraderie with the compassionate, those who let an open hand and heart define their character. I ask you for resolve as the years ahead may be long, but a resolute heart will endure without question. May we live with all these gifts and prosper. In your name we pray. Amen. You may now be seated.
Good evening. I am Desiree Caperton, and I have the incredible privilege of serving as the principal at Bryan Collegiate High School. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Bryan Independent School District, our administration, faculty, staff, honored guests, and on behalf of the students and soon-to-be graduates, it is my honor to welcome you all to the class of 2025 commencement ceremony for Bryan Collegiate High School. Graduates, I know that you have all grown and matured into young adults, and I'm so proud, we are all so proud of everything that you have accomplished. Tonight is the representation of your accomplishments. You have earned just over 4,100 college credit hours, with an average of 51 college credit hours each. Between all of you, you have earned over 250 college acceptances, and you have served over 14,000 community service hours in our local community that has given so much to you. Additionally, 12 of you here tonight have gone above and beyond what was required of you to earn a high school diploma, and you earned your associate's degree from Bryan College. If you are receiving your associate's degree from Bryan College this evening, please stand and be recognized at this time. I also want to take this moment to recognize those students who are the first in their families to attend college and those that are the first in their family to graduate from high school. Graduates, you are setting a new standard in your family by making education a focus in your life. Thank you for being a great role model so that other family members can follow your example. If you are the first in your family to graduate from high school or the first to ever attend college, please stand and be recognized at this time. I will now begin with the introduction of our guests on stage. Please hold all applause until we are done with the introductions. Please stand when I call your name. Ginger Carabine, Superintendent of Bryan ISD Schools. Mr. David Stasny, Board President. Mrs. Felicia Binford, Vice President. Mr. Joel Bryan, Secretary. Mr. Leo Gonzalez II, Board Member. Mrs. Ruthie Waller, Board Member. Mrs. Dana Beechuk, Bryan Collegiate High School Associate Principal. Ms. Christy Martin, Bryan Collegiate Teacher and Keynote Speaker. Dr. Karen Casper, Director of School Leadership. Linda Montoya, Executive Director of School Leadership. Dr. Brian Merrill, Deputy Superintendent. Tommy Roberts, Executive Director of Human Resources. Dr. Christina Richardson, Director of Advanced Academics. Mrs. Heidi Ragusa, Bryan Collegiate Academic Advisor. Mrs. Jan McCall, Bryan Collegiate Academic Advisor. Marlene Lopez Tovar, Senior Class Valedictorian. Joshua Steinschneider, Senior Class Secretary. Mackenzie Sauceda, Senior Class Publicist. Ms. Lucy Villarreal, Bryan Collegiate Registrar. Mrs. Stephanie Fuentes, Bryan Collegiate Teacher and Name Announcer. Jacqueline Arredondo, Senior Class Representative. Adon Cerda, Senior Class Representative. Christopher Ford, Senior Class President. I would also like to take a moment to recognize a group of world-class educators that choose each and every day to do what they do and what is right and best for kids. If you are a current or a former staff member of Bryan Collegiate High School, please stand and be recognized for your unwavering commitment in helping these seniors achieve what they have been working towards for the past 4 years. Now, help me in welcoming the Senior Class President, Christopher Ford.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Ford, and as your Senior Class President, I am thrilled to welcome you to Bryan Collegiate Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. I want to begin by thanking the families, friends, and teachers who are here tonight to share in our special occasion. Your presence and support means the world to us. Thank you for the unconditional encouragement and motivation you've given us over the past 4 years. Graduates, you should all be incredibly proud to be here tonight, celebrating a significant milestone in your life. Now for my classmates. Have you ever wondered why we call ourselves the Golden Class? It is not only because we believe we are the best class to ever grace the halls of Collegiate, but because we truly embody the qualities of gold. Gold is the most malleable metal on the earth, much like how we are extremely adaptable. Through our active involvement in volunteering and community projects, we not only meet the high expectations set by Collegiate, but have consistently exceeded them. From our first mile MPE to our last final exams at Blinn, we faced numerous challenges, yet we always adapted and succeeded. We set the standard of excellence, not only at Collegiate, but also within our group chats, our families, and our border communities. And finally, we're immensely valuable. As Mr. Persine always reminded us before every Algebra 2 test, remember, you have inherent value. This reminds us that no matter what, our worth is incentric and cannot be diminished by any external measure. No GPA, no class rank, and certainly no one's opinions can ever define the value you bring to your community, our class, in the world. So class of 2025, Collegiate's Golden Class, never forget to shine as brightly as you do today. There will be many times where everything aligns perfectly, when you feel secure and free from stress. But unfortunately, there will also be times where nothing seems to go right. And it is during these challenging times that we need to draw upon our inner strength and share our golden excellence with others. Let this moment and all the incredible moments we created over these unforgettable 4 years with the remarkable people we shared them with serve as that extra motivation. Use these memories to demonstrate to the world the kind of leader you are: diligent, thoughtful, and unrelenting. You have the power to improve lives and leave a lasting legacy. Congratulations, class of 2025, Collegiate's Golden Class. Now will the top 10% please make your way to the stage?
On behalf of the senior class of 2025, on this day, May 23rd, we present the school and student body with a clock for each hallway.
These clocks will be especially helpful in making sure all students get to class on time.
We are delighted to accept this class gift on behalf of the underclassmen and all future Panthers. We wish the seniors, class of 2025, the best of luck in your future endeavors.
You have left with us many memories that we will treasure forever in our hearts. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and thank you for this gift.
Congratulations, graduates, for all that you have accomplished during the last 4 years. I am so proud of each and every one of you. At this time, we will recognize the class of 2025 honor graduates. Honor graduates are those students graduating in the top 10% of their class. Graduating cum laude, Nashla Cortez. Nicholas De Leon. Lazaria Hammond. Johan Scott. Ashley Zamaron. Graduating magna cum laude, Jacqueline Arredondo. Jasmine Mauricio. Joshua Steinschneider. In graduating summa cum laude, the class of 2025 salutatorian, Madison Pierce. Madison attended Bowen Elementary, Jane Long Intermediate School, Davila Middle School, Bryan Collegiate High School, and she will attend Texas A&M University. In the class of 2025 valedictorian, Marlene Tovar Lopez. Marlene attended Jones Elementary, Jane Long Intermediate School, Davila Middle School, Bryan Collegiate High School, and she will attend Texas A&M University.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Marlene Lopez Tovar, and I'm honored that by the grace of God, I am here today in front of all of y'all to give my speech as a class of 2025 valedictorian. Tonight, we are all gathered here to celebrate the class of 2025 and celebrate all their hard work and accomplishments. It's crazy to think that tonight is probably the last night that we will all be here gathered together despite seeing each other in the hallways every day for the past 4 years. We wished for this exact moment for so long, but now that we are actually here graduating, we can only see all the memories simply slipping through our fingers, wishing that we could go back in time. Bryan Collegiate is like no other school. From having the opportunity to get ahead in our higher education to hitting a deer during our field trip. I really mean it. It's truly like no other. Bryan Collegiate was a place where we were able to become a family and closely see each other grow and support one another in our journey, because at the end of it all, we all had the same goal of graduating. From cheering with our families, sorry. Okay.
Breathe. This goes slow. Okay, you're doing great.
From cheering with our families on Olympics to leaving the rivalry behind for College Colors Days and cheering for one another, our high school atmosphere was like no other. Sitting in lunch, laughing with like there isn't it tomorrow with my funny friends was the highlight of my day and allowed me to keep going during these 4 years of high school. Collegiate allowed me to make some meaningful and memorable friendships that I will carry with me into my new chapter of my life. It was friends like Isabel Martinez who made high school a fun and memorable experience. However, being part of Bryan Collegiate was not all black and white. Being part of the school also meant countless nights working hard to finish assignments and stressing about upcoming exams. So, I want everyone here today to congratulate and be proud of each one of my classmates because graduating from Collegiate was not easy. Now, today, I also want to give a very important piece of advice that I learned about life. That advice is to start appreciating everything you have and not mourn or complain about what you don't have. Don't suffer and don't worry about what you don't have because everything you have is a blessing.
You got it. Enjoy this moment.
Start appreciating life and love life for what it is. And appreciate what you have because there are many individuals out there that are wishing to have the smallest portion of the blessing you have. Many people are left with the desire to do so many things, but their giving circumstances don't allow them. As individuals, we often may even complain about waking up early, but think about all those individuals who had many plans but never got the chance to wake up and open their eyes back up. So you, that have the opportunity, take the moment now and do the most out of your life. Continue to learn and continue your higher education because you have the opportunity to do so. And make a change in this world through your knowledge. A wise person once said something that stuck with me, and that is that the one thing in life that no one can take away from you is your knowledge. They can take away land, money, and materialistic items, but the one thing that no one can take away from you is your wisdom and your knowledge. So therefore, keep growing to be the best version of yourself and take every opportunity that is offered to you because, again, remember, not everyone is offered the same opportunities that you are offered. Life sometimes may seem hard and impossible to follow through, but you just have to have perseverance to keep going and give every day your best. which is why I want to thank God, because it is by His grace that I'm here tonight giving this speech. There were many nights where I was distressed and worried about my capacity, but I learned to trust Him and learned that with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19, verse 26. I also want to take time to extend my gratitude to every incredible teacher and staff member from Bryan ISD that guided me into becoming the person that I am today. Every word of affirmation from every teacher has carried with me through every year of school, as their words serve as an encouragement to keep learning and continue to aim for higher goals. They saw my potential during times where I couldn't see it myself, so I want to thank them for that. Lastly, I also want to acknowledge the support to some of my family members in Spanish, who without them, I wouldn't have made it as far. Primero que nada, estoy agradecida con mis abuelitos que siempre se sintieron orgullosos de mí, sin importar qué tan grande o chico sea mi logro. A mis tías Mayra, Celina y Luz, que siempre estuvieron ahí para cuando las necesitaba. A mis hermanitas Alexa y Jocelyn, que se la pasaban haciendo travesuras, pero que amo mucho y espero que puedan ser un ejemplo para ustedes. Y para mi papá David López, que se la pasa trabajando en el calorón todos los días para apoyar y mantener a nuestra familia. Pero mi mayor inspiración viene de mi mejor amiga, la brillante mujer de quien recibí el nombre y la vida, mi mamá, María Tobar. Mi mamá es la persona más fuerte que conozco. Juntas hemos salido de etapas horribles y momentos duros. Mi mamá es la primera en despertarse y la última en dormir, ya que se la pasa haciendo sacrificios para sacarnos adelante y siento que tal vez no le agradezco lo suficiente por todos los sacrificios que ha hecho por nuestra familia. Gracias, mami, por todo, y quiero que sepas que yo también estoy muy orgullosa de ti por todo lo que has logrado. Gracias por siempre apoyarme en todo, por todas las veces que te desvelabas cuidándome cuando estaba enferma, por tu constante apoyo y por creer en mí. He admirado tu ética de trabajo, tu infinita gracia y amabilidad. Yo soy producto tuyo, ya que hago todo por ti y por mi papá, que llegaron sin nada hace 18 años y me dieron todo lo necesario para seguir adelante. Gracias, my pa. So now that I'm wrapping this up, I have one last thing to say. I hope that each one of you here today accomplishes all your goals, succeeds, and wish that y'all the best for this new chapter that each one of you is going to start as y'all enter adulthood. God put a purpose in each of y'all's heart to follow, so chase those dreams and don't let anyone tell you that you can't accomplish them. Because as Mr. Rushoff says, if you can do it, it will be. I know that each one of you is going to accomplish great things, and congrats, class of 2025. Thank you.
Good evening, friends and family. My name is Mackenzie Sauceda.
My name is Joshua Steinschneider.
And we would like to share a moment of reflection with you all before we flip the tassel. As we reflect, I ask that we cherish these moments and remember all the highs, lows, and in-betweens. It has been an amazing 4 years with you guys, and it definitely wasn't like the movies, but hey, we still made it as Collegiate's largest graduating class. Thank you to our teachers, parents, friends, and everyone who guided us here for this moment.
It feels like only last week when we were sitting in Rushov's class, listening to his children's books, war stories, and laughing at his choice of shirts. Rushov made sure we knew we were at the best Bryan High School, but little did we know that we would also be the best class to walk these halls. Through pep rallies, Olympics, and other school events, we proved ourselves to be the best class, not to mention the golden class, as we won our first class pep rally. Little did we know how many more we would win. As a senior now, I have no idea how I made it through freshman year with no free periods. I can't even imagine 8 to 4. Teachers like Ms. Mesa, Coach Latham, and Mr. G made class fun when we needed it though, even if Latham left halfway through. Freshman year was the first year we got to visit a college. Exploring the beautiful construction scenery of the University of Houston was fun, but visiting the Museum of Natural History was the highlight, even though Mr. Ruiz got lost. We found him eventually, as sadly we couldn't leave old Jerry with his dinosaur friends. As the year came to a close, we enjoyed our first Olympics ceremony. We didn't realize how much we had ahead of us, but we hit the ground running, ready for sophomore year. Sophomore year came quickly. We relaxed all summer and procrastinated our summer reading projects until only a week before school started. That project was the least of our worries as blend classes were starting up. Computer science gave us mountains of work that you would only see in your nightmares, but we managed, at least most of us. Our other blend classes were interesting too. Todd gave us great advice, that being not to get the exam paper wet if you need to cry mid-test. Scrimshire gave us, let's say, interesting personal facts. And not to mention the Zoom call anthro class. I think we forgot the camera was on most days and just took it as a free period. But blend wasn't the only class we were worried about. We had our first AP class with Miss Lil, where we played computer breaking review games and silenced during Taylor time. We had our fun though when we got to watch the World Cup. We as sophomores were not exempt from the sophomore slump. Sophomore year was slow and boring, but there were some highlights. From funny quotes in student council from Ms. Kirk that I wish I could say here, to planning the last good spring dance, to the infamous footage of Mr. Roberts face planting in the 200 hall. It only took me 2 years to find that footage. Sophomore year was our worst, as we didn't win the class pep rally. We knew we still had the spirit though, but as sophomore year came to a close, we were happy to be halfway through our high school years.
Junior year, our semi-peak year, we started to get the freedom to go to the Blinn campus. Let's just say it was awesome. Okay. In the fall semester of junior year, we took a trip to SFA. Do y'all remember? And then it was great. We all enjoyed visiting a beautiful campus with our friends, but that drive back to school was interesting. We all made it to our stop safely, but the deer, unfortunately, did not. The second semester of junior year, we started reading The Great Gatsby. This was super entertaining as Miss O had given us the freedom of acting out the books with props, muscles, wigs, and more. Everyone took their role seriously, and they really brought the book to life. We also found our future rappers at Collegiate. We had such great actors and rappers that semester. We all ended up doing junior year class superlatives like Most Likely to Be Famous and Biggest Back. The last few months we had our class pep rally. This put us back at the top as we reclaimed the spirit stick and came together as a class united. Closing junior year, we didn't realize how we would never pile 6 people in a car anymore, go on walks during our free time again, and even say the professor canceled class to our parents when being interrogated by them. Everything was going to change. We had all taken the previous class's shoes and matured over that last summer of high school. Senior year, our most exciting emotional roller coaster. Right as we were a month in, a few of us were getting the most common illness among high school seniors, senioritis. As we all started with Mr. Roberts, we welcomed Dr. Caperton with our loud class spirit. Second semester, we had our class pep rally, and though we have heard this corny phrase so many times everywhere, in the golden class's wise words, they not like us. Taking the class spirit stick for the 3rd time was not bad. We all really came together, even though some of it was embarrassing, it really meant a lot to us. We all were soaking up these last big moments together like today. Closing this bittersweet year, we had college colors in our last family party where we were all celebrated by our families and given personalized signs in support of our future goals. When Mrs. Carry-On said after spring break everything would fly by, I laughed thinking it would take ages, but everything flew by so quickly. Our last party, everyone said how they would be ready to graduate, but when that bell rang after school, everyone went to their cars and cried because deep down, we really are going to miss it all. Everything did not end that day, but it closes today, right now, as we will soon flip that tassel. Graduation, we made it, guys. We are all going to get one last look at our Panther family together in one spot, and that is our closing chapter of high school. This doesn't mean the end, though. As we move on, the future Panthers will walk those halls with our pictures on them and ask who this person is, and there will be many stories and many laughs to be shared.
Now, seniors, if you could please rise and do one last Avid clap with us. We know it's your favorite. It's the hamburger Avid clap. All right, is everyone ready? Okay, here we go.
Not done.
Still not done. Well done. You may sit. Thank you all for the amazing memories we made these past 4 years. As our high school journey comes to a close, we would like to leave the class with a few words of inspiration as we take on new journeys and start new chapters. In Mr. Rushoff's famous phrase, if you do it, it will be. Congratulations
To the class of 2025. We did it!
I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker for the evening, Ms. Christy Martin. Ms. Martin is a world-class educator who began teaching at Bryan Collegiate in 2020. The senior class requested that Ms. Martin speak tonight since she has been such an inspiration to all of them and significant part of their journey at Bryan Collegiate. Please help me welcome Ms. Christy Martin.
Congratulations, seniors. You made it. Each of you chose to do something hard by choosing to attend Bryan Collegiate for your high school career. You endured, you persevered, you didn't quit, and now it's time to celebrate and reap what you've sown from all your hard work. I met most of you your sophomore year in my Avid class. My family kiddos, of course, I met you your freshman year. Let me just say that your sophomore year can be very challenging at Collegiate. You are asked to really start growing up and stepping up academically that year. You all had to take AP World History. Shout out, Miss Lil. Some of you had to take AP Physics. Bless you. Shout out, Mr. Berger. All of you had to enter computer science. Some of you faced probation with Blinn and had to make some changes and shift priorities to ensure you stayed and made it through your junior and senior year. I want you to know that I am so proud of you. You stepped up to the challenge. You said no to fun and easier things along the way so that you could say yes to doing hard things. Parents of the graduates, well done. Not an easy task to get them to this point. I want to commend you for your sacrifices, your support, and your patience, not just for these last 4 years, but really the last 18. Graduates, you better be saying lots of thank yous and giving lots of hugs to your parents. Teachers of these graduates, my comrades, well done. Graduates, these teachers are here because when they look at you, they are so proud of you. They are being reminded tonight that all the sacrifices they made for you were worth it. Graduates, be sure to thank them and give some hugs. Seniors, I've got to confess to you that it really is surreal being here with you today, especially standing on this stage. This time last year, I was determined to be at graduation. Last May, I had been out of school for a couple of weeks sick in the hospital and doctors not sure what was going on. It was important for me to be at graduation because number one, I wanted to see my family kids graduate, and number two, our graduations are really special. I love getting to see who is first in their family to go to college or even graduate from high school. I love getting to see students get a high school diploma and then also an associate's degree at the same time. I love seeing kids walk across the stage that were once on probation, but turned it around and are now graduating. I sat right over there last year, and I was in a lot of pain, but so thankful I could be there. Just a few days after graduation, I was back in the ER again. And it was there through a God-ordained moment and conversation with a doctor that I was able to get in to see a hematologist. That hematologist said the next day, it looks like you have leukemia. And the kind you have is an acute one because of how aggressive and fast-moving it is. I was able to have a biopsy the very next day, and it did confirm that I had acute myeloid leukemia. Right then, my world, as I knew it, stopped. And I was being forced to go through the hardest thing in my life thus far. I say forced to go through it because sometimes in our lives, we choose to do hard things, like attend Bryan Collegiate, and other times, hard things are just handed to us. Unlike being handed leukemia, something hard I chose to get into during my adult years were endurance races, specifically triathlons. A triathlon is a race where you swim, you bike, you run with no breaks in between. In the triathlon world, there's 4 distances you can choose from, and I wanted to do one of the longer ones. And that distance that I wanted to do, you swim 1.2 miles, you bike 56 miles, and then you run 13.1 miles right after. And you've got to do it in under 8 hours or they're going to disqualify you. I'm happy to say I was able to complete that race. Little did I know that choosing to do that grueling endurance event would help me with my cancer journey. Let me be clear, leukemia is mean, painful, unrelenting. Going through chemotherapy is grueling and harsh. Up until leukemia, that triathlon race was the one thing I could draw from that reminded me that I could endure something physically hard. Now, leukemia is way harder. They're not on the same level, but because of training that I did for that race and actually completing it, I knew how to make myself choose to take one more step, choose to keep moving forward, choose to endure a little bit longer, even when my body was screaming at me to stop, to quit, to give up. I'm not telling you to go sign up for a marathon or a triathlon, but what I am saying to you is this. As you move from high school into adulthood, keep choosing to do hard things, challenging things, because when you do that, you are helping your future self for when the unforeseeable hard things are forced upon you. You 99 seniors started at Bryan Collegiate and are now graduating. There were lots of hard things and challenging things within these last 4 years, some school related, some personal, but you kept pushing forward. Class of 2025, you can do hard things. I want to honor you for your tenacity, your autonomy, your integrity, and your courage. Each of you possess those virtues. If you didn't, you would not be sitting in these seats tonight. As I was thinking about you guys, your high school class of 2025, I was reminded of your class shirts, the golden class. I love it. It made me think about gold and how valuable it is. And it hit me. I should give the golden class a little bit of gold to take with them tonight. Let me start by quoting a verse from the Bible. It is Romans 8:28. It says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. You see, I do love God, and I believe that he does work things for our good. He can take terrible things and use them for good in our lives. Through this last year, God has used this scary, painful journey with leukemia to teach me things that are gold to me. So I have 5 gold nuggets I want to give you. Number 1, comparing your life to others can cause you to devalue your own. Please don't judge the value of anyone's life, including your own. Each person on planet Earth has purpose and the same level of value. Your income, the number of followers you have on Instagram, whether you are married or single, what kind of car you drive, whether you have a doctorate degree or an associate's degree. None of these things decide your value. Each of you, everyone in this room and on this stage, has value and is needed. Number 2, YOLO. You only live once. It's actually a lie, guys. It's not true. What is true is that you actually just die one time and you live every day. So slow down, start looking at each day as a gift, and live out your purpose for that day. Number 3, fear is not your friend. It's not going to help you. Fear will paralyze you. It will keep you from doing the hard things, the challenging things. Fear will consume your mind with what isn't reality. You can tell fear to shut up. Number 4, don't withhold love. There are people in your life, friends, family members that you love, and you should make sure they know that. When you feel the nudge of love, act on it. Say the words, I love you. Buy the gift. Give the encouraging word. Tell them how you feel about them. Make the phone call. Send the text. Don't have regrets when it comes to those you love. Number 5, it's not really gold because I consider it priceless. And that is, Jesus makes all the difference. I'm not talking about religion making a difference. I'm talking about having a relationship with Jesus making all the difference. Early on, when I was diagnosed with leukemia, I was told that 60% of my blood was already leukemia. And my oncologist told me, you might not make it. You might not survive. I have never been more scared in my life than I was that day. My relationship with Jesus was really the only thing that truly helped me. Because of Jesus, I knew that if I were to die, he had a place for me. And if I were to continue living, he was going to be with me through my cancer journey. Jesus has been my anchor, my helper, my provider, my rock, and my healer. So there is your bit of gold for the golden class. Class of 2025, thank you for allowing me the privilege to be your speaker. I was honored and I was humbled when you asked, really. My hope and prayer for you as you start this next chapter of life is that you keep choosing to do hard things, that you know your value, that you love others well, that you don't let fear hold you back, and that you know the difference that Jesus can make in your life. I am so proud of each of you. Happy graduation.
Well, none of us can compete with that. Mrs. Carabine, I'm pleased to present the Bryan Collegiate High School class of 2025. The academic advisors and I have examined the records of these candidates, and we have found that each has completed the necessary requirements set forth by the Bryan Independent School District and are eligible to participate in these commencement exercises. Additionally, I am pleased to announce that we have 12 who have completed the required course of study and are candidates for their associate degree from Bryan College.
Thank you, Dr. Caperton. As superintendent of Bryan Independent School District, I certify that the assembled Bryan Collegiate High School class of 2025 is eligible for these commencement exercises. And on behalf of the Bryan ISD Board of Trustees and all of district administration, congratulations to our students, our parents, and all families. While today's graduation may signify the end of high school, commencement actually means the beginning or the start of something new. Therefore, as you begin your new adventure, please know that we are proud and excited. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Carabine. At this time, we will begin the presentation of the diplomas.
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. María del Pilar Aguilar Moreno. Briana Isabel Aguirre. Raúl Alcala Rubio. Diego Alvarado. Marina Areli Arita. Jacqueline Anaí Arredondo. Adrián Arriola Peraza. Christine Elisa Arzate. Johnny Ávila. Francisco Vadillo Castillo. Noah Bravo. Rebecca Cameron. Adán Arriaga Cerda. Joshua Gael Chagoya. Malachi Gizenga Chapman. Uriel Cortés. Nashla Naomi Cortés Silva. Braden Pierce Court. Adair Jesus Cruz García. Anthony Cuellar. Kimberly De Aro. Nicholas Paul De Leon. McKinley Faith Dominguez. Alía Citrali Esquivel Reyes. Benicia Angini Flores. Kevin Jared Fonseca. Chris Ford.
Kaylin Abigail Fuentes Santamaría. Mark Santana Garcia. Christopher Joel García Rosales. William Gardner IV. Isabel González. Montserrat González García. Riseiri González Martínez. Enrique Granados. Sofía Granados. Lazaria Faith Hammond. Nathaniel James Hawley. Anthony Hernández. Justin Hernández. Ana Fátima Huerta. Jesús Esteban Lara. Victoria Lara. Porter Light. Sebastián López. Danielle Stephanie López Beza. Marlene Guadalupe López Tobar. Karime Lozano. Doreen Magaña. Kimberly Maldonado. David Martínez. Elizabeth Martínez. Carla Edith Martínez. Johnny Martínez Rodríguez. Isabel Martínez Valencia. Jasmine Mauricio. Mia Naceli Mauricio. Itzel Anaid Méndez Piña. Jaden Escada Meng. Alex Moreno. Jaden Nobles. Callie Norland. Alexandra Valeria Padilla. Mia Paredes. Madison Pierce. Jefferson Piña Marrón. Laura Posada Granados. Jocelyn Guadalupe Ramírez. Natalie Virginia Ramírez. Gerardo Ramírez. Isabella Rose Regman. Ari Barack Reynolds. Estefanía Rodarte. Edson Yair Rodríguez. Edward David Rodríguez. Leif Reiberg. Araceli Salazar. Adriana Yesenia Sánchez. Ángela Sánchez. Briana Marie Sánchez. Jennifer Sánchez. Karen Nicole Sandoval. Justin Santos Covarrubias. Abril Alejandra Saucedo Tavares. Mackenzie Sauceda. Johann Sebastian Scott. Joshua Adam Steinschneider. Juan Carlos Tirado Jr. Andrea Paola Tirado Mendoza. Valeria Tirado Vega. Daisy Alexandra Tiu. Leonardo Torres Juárez. Meredith Sunun. Julián Ángel Valadez. Juan Vázquez. Marisa de Jesús Weber. Reagan Scott Williams. Ashley Denise Zamarrón. Rocío Zapata.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our graduates. Parents, families, and friends, please stay seated until after the recessional concludes. Graduates, please stand and remain standing in your row. Three. We've got to wait for every member of the golden class. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassel. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you.